back at it. Same stuff as yesterday.
There's this pawn shop in Little Odessa that specializes in rare artifacts, just like this knife. Let's start there.
Good thinking. Weirdly enough, I feel energized.
It does. Did that for me too.
How does this thing work?
Honestly, can't explain it. I just think the suit listens.
Okay, and it'll help with finding Craven and his serum.
Just don't get stabbed this time, please.
I usually try not to. I'll be fine, I promise. MJ said there's a shop in Little Odessa that might have a lead on Craven.
Yeah, but first we're gonna go this way.
Can't let killer robots just roam the streets. All pets belong on a leash, especially these. And today's lesson is never send a robot to do a hunter's job. Though I'd be there too.
See if I can reach this, and yep. Thankfully. Solid gold.
What happened?
Hunters. They've been coming through here for days.
Sorry I wasn't here to help.
Nah.
Could you tell me about this antique I found? It, almost killed me.
I cannot help you. I've seen this symbol before. Please leave.
Wait! I can protect you from the hunters.
I'm not worried about them. I thought I left this behind in Volgograd. The flames have been lit. This is his jungle now.
Craven?
Uh-oh.
Craven off.
The flames have been lit.
Dude! MJ told me you almost died. You okay?
Hey, Miles. Actually, never felt better.
I should have been... Wait, really?
Positive. Hey, let me call you back. Got some bonfires to crash.
Okay.
Do you think Craven will be at the feast tonight?
Hey, it is more for us than it is for you.
Saw someone over there. Could be the spiders.
Y'all ain't seeing me.
Find our prey. What's this I hear about lighting some fires?
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good, Spooks. I hope you are as well.
What were they doing up here? Vodka from Volgograd? Looks like it's for some kind of party. Wonder what they're celebrating.
Volgograd.
Pretty rude of Craven not to extend an invite. Never stopped me before, though.
Alright, let's see.
This celebration is even more grand than we prepared for the lizards. Do you?
they were up to. They're shipping in more luxury goods from Volgograd for this event? These shipments
Yeah, I
have
guess
to be
so.
coming in nearby. No airfields here. But what about the docks? Maybe something there can lead me to Craven.
Don't make me ask again.
I told you! That's everything!
Where is the rest of our shipment?
Please!
That guy needs my help.
Help!
You are brave to steal
I'll help you. Just give me a minute.
A lot of hunters for some vodka and gas.
more faithful if you need to.
Why is Craven doing all this now?
Someone!
Doesn't make any sense.
Just us. No one can hear you scream.
I can. Give me a minute.
1 second he's...
Sir, are you okay? Here, I can take your shipment to your boss. You can just tell me where he is.
Nice.
Better go check on the dock worker. They did a number on him. Easy, easy. You're in pretty bad shape. Let me help.
Hey, Sergeant Murphy, what's up?
Hospital, please.
Checking
There's one
on
close
you.
by.
Hope life's treating you good. When will you be back in NC?
We're
So
gonna be
I am
okay.
getting out of active duty in October.
They were going to kill me.
That's my
What did they
date of
want?
separation.
Some cargo went missing on the journey. Here.
Let's
They
turn
thought
this
I-
down so that way I can actually speak. So I'll get out in October. I'm thinking about doing the guard. I'm not too entirely sure just yet. Um,
718
it's definitely
Wonder how Harry's doing with
been a thought because I would like to continue.
Hey, buddy. How you feeling?
I'm fine.
But yeah, life overall has been pretty good.
Ravenov is hosting some party at
Been
Spiderman's tent.
been interesting. We've had
Looks like
a few things going on here
I'm almost there.
that it's been interesting to say the least. We've had 2 plane crashes within 6 months. So we've been dealing with those.
How are you getting in?
Kitchen entrance.
Man, I don't even really know.
The classic Peter
Seeing the
Parker
stuff
look.
on,
Gotta cut it.
Too bad my tux is at the dry cleaners.
you know, whenever the Iran stuff that's been going on here, you know, recently, but everybody's on high alert here since we're sort of closer in a way and not really. I don't know. When are you going to marry that girl? Be honest with you, I still gotta propose. So I don't know yet. We're talking about potentially doing it
Hey, you. Come over.
maybe a year after I get out, because we want to be able to live in a place together first to make sure we work well in a household before we even get engaged. So that's the main thing that we're worried about right now. But she is currently moving back to Nevada. She's packing her stuff up for the past like week or so. But she's going out to Nevada.
Swanky.
Her dad lost his job,
Pretty nice.
so they're going back to Nevada to find a place for him to work. And yeah, I'm going back to North Carolina, so we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully, everything still works out from there. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until we have that established first before we do anything.
Oh yeah, show me then. We'll show him too.
Yes?
Take him. Let him squirm. The poison is ancient, and you don't even know how to use that thing. A true hunter.
It's really commendable for you to be able to do a long distance relationship for that long. She must be something real special. Yeah, it's been hard. I will definitely be honest. There's definitely been days where we've both came to each other where we were upset about the distance and wishing we were closer together, but knowing the circumstances as it is right now with me being active duty and her now getting ready to be going to Nevada, it's she was worried about it being too much for us, but the way I had to explain it was it's not that we have to cancel plans for anything. It's just the plans are changing. That's all it is. Because we were going to get a place in Georgia for a little while until we decided to go to Tennessee as our end goal. But now that she's moving to Nevada, she's wanting to potentially look at places up there. I've never been there myself, so
Must be him.
she wants me to come up there for like a month or so just to see how it is. I'm willing to do that.
What the hell is this?
I was told.
But I would have to figure out what I'm going to do for a job.
What makes you think
That's my main thing. Because if I stay up there for a month, I would have to have some sort of income so I can pay off my car, and all that sort of stuff that I got going on. So
funny. I was just about to do that.
but yeah, she's something special to me, and hopefully I am the same with her. She's been
Find the elevator.
nothing but good to me since we've been together, and
If that's just the shield bearer.
yeah, it's been good. We have not had a single problem. Of course, we've had, all relationships have the arguments and the little, what's the word I'm looking for? Disagreements, I guess, back and forth. But
If everything isn't perfect, we're all dead.
it's awesome.
No, wait.
I'm sure you'd find something. You're a smart guy and you're a vet, so you'd be fine. I hope so. I'm not wanting to stay in North Carolina too terribly long, just because I want to do something with the law enforcement background, since that's all I've got now. So
Find Dima, we find
make sure you get your disability. Super important. I just got mine increased to 100%. Very nice. My papa just did too. He just got a defibrillator put in. I don't know if you talk to Dad or anybody like that anymore, but yeah, he just got a defibrillator put in, and they just raised his up to 100% for that. So I don't really have too much to claim on mine, though. I've got my back problems.
All right, let's give Dima something to eat that isn't spider flavored. That raw meat must
They told me I could claim, what is it called?
There we are.
Whatever it is for
Might help me find Craven. But first, gotta break out the apron.
I've been on nights for as long as I know, and that I can be
That hunter's right there.
I can be I can't remember what it's called.
A meal fit
I can, I've been on nights for a while, and I just got switched over to days a couple months back, so I can
That
claim
sleeping hunter.
where I'm not sleeping well or I'm having trouble sleeping. Which, I am having trouble sleeping,
A lot
but
of bodies by that sleeping hunter.
yeah. Claim everything, start going to mental health every month. Trust me. All right. Yeah, I might have to start doing that.
Our little secret.
Sleepy time for Dima. Snooping time for Peter. If this doesn't work, there's only one other thing on the menu. Me. Hi, Dima. I'm back. With a little snacky snack.
I'm really wanting to go and be a ROTC instructor like you were, but I don't even know how to. I know, what is it, USA Jobs or something like that you have to go through?
Chef Spidey.
But then you also have to go through the course to instruct, right?
Guess Craven's too cool for his own party. Should look around in case he left the lizard serum somewhere in here. Don't see Craven's lizard serum here. But what are these potions? Wonder if this is how he's so freakishly strong.
Start going for anxiety and depression. Eventually, I would just go talk because it is free counseling, but those records stay sealed, so they just assume it was PTSD and gave me credit for it. Oh. Huh. Interesting.
He's better read than I would have thought. Nothing
Yeah, I
else
heard that they're,
remarkable
I just went through TAPS. I think it was in May,
Didn't know hunting
April or
was
May,
a
sometime
system.
around there. And they're talking about, what was it, tinnitus? That would be, they're taking out that and making it just 0% for tinnitus, since that's a more common thing now.
Drugs are for late-stage chemotherapy.
They just changed the rules for JRTC instructors. They are allowing guard and reservists to be instructors now, but they have to meet certain criteria. Okay. Yeah, I would like to do something like that, but I also want to do something uh
The chapel prepared.
law enforcement wise. So I mean, I could do both, still stay in security forces and,
Time to move.
be an instructor. But I don't know. The most you'll ever get is 10%. The big ticket items are mobility issues, neck, back, hip. I am having lower back issues
Not what it looks
due to
like.
me wearing the vest all the time, especially in the vehicles we have are not the greatest. So, like, I can send you pictures of our vehicles and how messed up they are, and I have routed it up to our leadership and our vehicle NCO, and they just don't, either they don't care or they can't do nothing about it. The seats are so messed up to where there's metal bars hanging out the back that we sink down into the seat, and if we have to respond and get out of our trucks quick, it takes us longer to get out, and it's terrible. And mental health stuff, yeah. I have noticed whenever I go out to like Walmart and stuff like that, I start getting, my anxiety starts going through the roof, which my girlfriend knows that too because she came up here for my birthday last year, I believe it was. And whenever we were going through Walmart and Fred Meyer's and all that sort of stuff, I didn't like being in there. I don't like being around crowds. And I'm always looking for an exit plan if I need it because, that's how I'm trained. That's how I've been trained for the past 4 years that I've been in. So I don't know. It's just I always have this thought of one, I'm late to something. Two, I'm forgetting something, or I like what's the wording? I'm trying to make sure I have eyes on everybody to make sure nothing's happening. And I absolutely hate it. Start making appointments now. Trust me, I get $3,900 a month for just existing. That compared to my retirement is $6K a month without working. With a JRTC check, I'm bringing in $10K a month after taxes. Oh my God. So I've been looking at stuff in North Carolina. 'Cause I'll have to be there for a little bit with my stuff being there for my home of record. Um, I've been actually looking at going to Greenville and looking at either being a police officer down there or doing the emergency dispatch down there. The one in Washington, the sheriff down there where Zach is working now, has opened up his arms for whenever I get down there. He said I don't even have to put in an application. I can just go up there and say, go talk to him and he'll start getting my stuff ready. Which, if I am going to do that, I need to go ahead and do that soon because they have to do the background check and all that sort of stuff. So, which with me being military, I feel like that can be kind of avoided, but things happen. Some people still need it. So, and that's like a 3-month process from what Zach had to do. Look at it like this: the Air Force has used and abused you and gotten everything out of you. You need to make sure you get everything you can out of them. That's very true. One of my old supervisors was telling me that he was like, I think he's been in for about 13 years now. He's like, I have been beat up and abused so much by the Air Force. He said, I'm using everything that I can to claim on my VA so I can get a good chunk out of it. Dude, be at SRO at a school and just hang out. See, that's what I thought about. But I don't know. That's definitely something I've been thinking about. I've thought about going back the firefighter route, and trying to get into a paid department. Um, Telecommunications or emergency dispatches, another one that I've been thinking of. I don't mind this career field for security forces. I don't mind it. And I know I've only been to this one spot, so I can't say much for everywhere else. But the way that we get treated here is just not right, in a sense, because the vehicles we get are shitty. The wear and tear is more fast tracked than any other vehicles with anybody on the airfield or on the flight line, anybody on base wise. We're in them every day, moving in and out of them. Some people will get them once or twice a day, and then that's it. But we're in there for 12 hours. So I mean, it's hard. But you can't get anything if you don't have anything documented. I've seen so many people either too stubborn or too lazy to make appointments and then regret it once they see how much money they are leaving on the table. Then it's a huge fight with the VA once you're out. Yeah, I honestly, I've been having back problems for about a year now. And I have not gone and seen my PCM for it. Because our old PCM that I had, I'm not going to name drop in case of anything, but they were not the greatest, and they would pretty much tell us, "Oh, take this and you'll be fine within a week. Oh, take this, you'll be fine in 2 days." So or put in for special duty. Being a tech school instructor saved my career twice. I'm glad I stuck it out and retired. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I I've been in talks with the Air Force guard or the in-state recruiter for Alaska, and she's been hooking me up with people, on the guard side and reserve side. I don't know which one I want to do yet, but guard's kind of looking like the way I'm gonna go. Um, and from what I've been talking to, or who I've been talking to about it, they've been telling me since I've had the 4 years of active duty service, they would do the online ALS, or if I choose to do in person, if that spot has it, I could do online ALS and be a staff sergeant within my first year being there, which would be awesome. And then I would have to do another year to hit tech, and then I think it's after tech I would go up in front of a promotion board for master. I think I'm not too entirely sure. I talked to them like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. Um, but yeah, I it's interesting. You can cross train based on what guard you go to, right? Yeah. So that's what they were also talking to me about, and I've been looking into different career fields I want to go into. I would love to go into fire, but I don't want to do the same thing in the service that I'm doing outside the service, if that makes sense.
I'm hungry.
I'm sorry, Spooks. Anyway, uh, so just got to get that ASVAB score where you need it to be. That is true. I was like 2 points below what I wanted to do for fire, and I was so mad. But I didn't want to retake it for my ASVAB score to get lower. But there's three different. I think there was three that I was looking at for cross training wise. It was pharmacy technician, safety, and oh, I don't know what that third one was. I can't remember what the third one was, but safety has definitely been one that I've really been looking at. Tech school is like 32 days, I believe is what it was. So it's not too entirely bad. But I don't know. I've been worried about doing the ASVAB again in case it gets lowered. But I don't know. But it's definitely been a thought of mine. Excuse me. Definitely been a thought of mine to retake it. I just don't know. I should go to my PCM and talk about my back. They have a free 6-week ASVAB prep course on base. They basically teach the test. What? I did not know that. Huh. I'll have to look into that. That's interesting. But I I get out of the Air Force was 11 October. So that's the date I will separate from active duty side. Honestly, I've been wanting to take like 3 months or so just to kind of relax. but that's also 3 months of me not being, getting a paycheck in. So that's another thing that's kind of worried me a little bit. Go to school and use your GI Bill and get paid with that. I could. I could. Yeah, I could. I could do that. So does that still work for whenever I'm out? I know I'll still have the benefit, but I don't know how that works as far as that. There's a little secret on getting the most of your GI Bill. What? What's the secret? Now I'm curious.
Keep him alive.
Your GI Bill pays your tuition and gives you BAH based off the zip code of where your school is located. Okay. So, So even if I do it online, what is that? Does it still work for the BAH? You have to step foot in the classroom at least a few times a semester in order to get the max BAH. Okay. All right, that makes sense, I guess. Online will give you less BAH. Okay. Which I mean, there's a you get BAH as a E5. So you're telling me if I go to ALS and get and put on E5, I'll automatically get BAH. There's a school in San Francisco that only requires you to be in class twice a month or something like that. Huh.
Okay, Suit. Let's see what you can make.
Harry did not tell me it felt like this.
Everybody gets E5 BAH rate no matter what rank they are. Okay. So even if I didn't go to ALS, I would still get E5 BAH rate. If that's what I'm understanding.
So strong.
So people fly in all over the country to go to school for 2 days, and they collect a BAH for San Francisco, which is crazy. That's insane. I didn't even know that. Yeah, they definitely don't teach us that.
One-man army now. I could get used to this.
I don't even know what I'd probably end up going to school just to get my criminal justice degree probably. BAH for one of the zip codes in SF is 5K. 5K a month? Ain't no way. $5K a month is insane. So if you live in a place like Pinetown where housing is cheap, you make out like a bandit. Oh, that is insane. If you can ask her what one that is and what zip code it is, that I might end up just doing that. Oh, that is insane. Okay, question for you since, well, I don't know if you did this or not. I guess not since you retired. Listen, I am always down to listen to you because you have so much knowledge about military lifestyle that a lot of people don't know and have not told me. Plus, you were one of my favorite teachers. So, I mean, but with me getting out, I know I still have a 4-year obligation for the reservists. How does that work? Will I have to go in to the reservists for that 4 years? I know I have that 4-year obligation or whatever. But is it like I have to go to that military base or like every so often, or I don't know. And they haven't told me. That's only if they reinstitute the draft. Okay, so whenever I get out, I don't have to go back until they, reinstitute the draft. So I'll pretty much just turn in my CAC and be fine. That just says for the next 4 years, if they need to recall you, they can. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Because the way that it was explained to me was, okay, you're going to do 4 years of active duty service. If you do not re-enlist, you will be in the Air Force Reserves until that 8-year mark. So that's okay. That makes a lot more sense then. But it'll only count my 4 years of active duty service as my time in service instead of the 4 for, I guess, the reservists, quote unquote. If you're not assigned to the reserve unit, you are not actually in the reserves. Okay, that's what I thought. But it's the military. Common sense isn't a thing, evidently, and I'm tired of trying to make sense of it. That makes a lot of sense.
Gotta get to the chapel quick. That was fun.
You're basically the people they call up if shit really hits the fan. Like all active reserve and guard units are deployed and they need bodies.
Hey, Pete.
But that'll never happen.
No
Yeah,
Craven
that
yet.
makes sense.
I think I know where he is.
How's the suit?
Weird. It's like it knows me. Don't worry, buddy. I'll take care of everything. Promise. It's quiet.
So if I was going to go to school after I got out, I would have to go to, I guess since I'll be in Pinetown, I'd have to go to Seymour Johnson and go to their education center to sign up for classes, right? I think that's how it was explained.
Okay, webs are back. It's you! I knew that was our meet cute back there. I knew it! I'd love to get to know you better, but I got some business to take care of. See, your boss has been up to no good lately. This is my city, not his jungle. Or these guys? What's the matter?
Ooh. Depends on what classes. What do you mean by that? Because you said I could use my GI Bill to go to school. I thought it had to be through the education's office. If you're just going to college, you don't have to go to Seymour Johnson at all. Each school has a VA rep. Okay. All right. So I can. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, I don't know if you have talked to Randy at all, but he's getting married in August. He's getting married in Ohio. So do your research and see what school has the highest BAH reach and offers the degree you want to go for. No, I haven't heard from him since he graduated. Is he still in the army? Yeah. He's doing the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier Uh, he's doing that unit. He's been doing that for 3 years, maybe. Getting ready to go on 3, something like that. He's been doing it for a good while. But I think he's re-enlisting. I haven't talked to him in a month or two, but so something might have changed. But yeah, he's
Song and dance. I'm coming, Craven.
he's in the army. He's getting married in August in Ohio, and I took about a week of leave since they're doing it in Ohio. I know a few people in Ohio that I do the GTA roleplay stuff that I do. So they live in Ohio, which is coincidental enough, and they're like 15 minutes away from where it's at. So it's pretty cool.
You have hunted me. This is good. Let's see if you have the strength to finish what you started. I see a man.
Okay.
I sense a beast. Why don't you set it free?
I'm just here to save my friend.
We'll finish this later. My final hunt.
Harry! MJ! I got the serum! On my way back to Emily May!
How'd it go?
Really well. Things just got a little intense with Craven. He's somehow stronger than he looks, if you can believe that.
Hey, the important thing is that you're okay, and you got the serum. You did great, buddy. I'll start prepping the gear.
How'd it really go?
It was totally... I didn't want to worry Harry. Craven knows now that the suit malfunctions when it's within range of certain frequencies.
How bad is the malfunction?
Not pleasant, but I can handle it.
Well, I'm glad you're all right, but watch yourself out there too. Let me know how things go at the lab.
Absolutely. Talk soon. Gotcha.
How are you doing today?
Look at that, spooks.
Cultists trying to brand someone. Sorry! That was right while the iron was hot! They're out of their minds, Spider-Man! Watch out! Probably best to let the city dispose of these branding irons, right?
You still got it?
Let's see what this thing's made of.
Okay, I've overlaid the serum with an old sample of Connor's blood. If you can destroy the atoms blocking the lizard receptors, we can make an antidote, and then we're golden.
Like a goose.
Like a clever goose. So how's the suit working out for you?
It's good. Great, even. Just takes some getting used to.
Yep. I'm gonna really put it through its paces when this is over.
Won't be long now. There. Huzzah!
Huzzah. Wait. Does the structure look unstable to you?
Huh. If we could beam a few electrons in there, it'd stabilize it, but it's not like we have a
Particle accelerator? That'd be like using a shotgun for a haircut.
Hell of a haircut.
The text said it needs repair, but maybe it's okay. No black holes, no black holes, no black holes. Huh. Pressure change popped an intersection out of alignment. There's no way to fix it without going inside. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
The suit will protect me, right?
Peter, I don't know about this.
Relax and be a good proton.
Huh?
Stay positive.
So, what's the inside of a particle accelerator like?
Amazing. You gotta crawl in this when you get the suit back.
Oh, yeah, it's at the top of my list.
What's gonna happen when I realign it anyway?
If there aren't any other pressure problems, nothing. You can come right out.
Harry!
It's powering up, but the beam's erratic. Use the magnets to stabilize it.
How?
Just find the sweet spot.
Particle accelerators do not have sweet spots! There, good?
There's one more set of magnets ahead. If you can't stabilize the beam, it'll destroy the serum.
I got it. Do not wipe my library cards. Don't touch the beam, don't touch the beam! Next!
You did it, Pete! We're home free! Come on out! got some sensitive ears.
Apparently. What happened?
More static discharges. The accelerator's still running, though. The serum's okay.
Fire.
You get that side, I'll get this side.
Got it! That'll work. Good, good.
The static discharges must have fried our fire suppression sensors. I'll try to trigger them manually.
Is the antidote still getting made?
Should be. But if the fires damage the accelerator, we'll lose it.
Stop with the spreading already! Easy. Good, laws of thermodynamics. Beautiful!
Fire's spreading!
Not for long! Another fire's out. How you doing, Harry?
I'm bypassing every safety lock known to man. Living life on the edge. That's the last of them.
It worked! So you'll power it down, I'll grab the antidote, find Dr. Connors?
Not so fast. There are 67 shutdown steps. If we take it out before then, we'll lose the antidote.
Oof. Sounds like it's gonna be a while. You hungry? I could go get a pizza. Shut it down and get the antidote. I'll handle them. No Craven? I thought we had a thing going.
You unlock his holy spray.
Please, tell me where he is.
Locked on.
Did I spy some electromagnets? Could you not, please? I'd like to keep my fight parties small.
Thought Craven was only going after supervillains. Why are they here?
They must have tracked me after I stole the serum. Sorry, Harry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm not worried. You've got the suit. Kick their asses.
What step are you on now, Harry?
Diverting the beam into the auxiliary tunnel. What's new with you?
Well, I just got an extension on my student loans. Real excited about that.
We're making good progress. Only 30 steps left until the antidote's ready.
Great, because I don't think these guys are gonna stop coming.
You got this, buddy.
Coming down.
It's almost powered down.
I'll finish it and grab the antidote. You need to get out
I
of here.
can't leave. I'm the only one who
Watch
can...
out!
Quickly, cover the exits. Tell Craven we have the spider.
Craven's gonna have fun with you.
bears in these woods. Okay, before we get down to business, there's something I have to tell you. I'm fresh out of honey.
I don't remember that. That was pretty funny.
Come on, I thought it was funny.
All this damage would take off quick. Maybe we'd even keep some of it as a patch of honor. Oh, crap. Those arrows must have ruptured the accelerator's shielding. Beams scraping the tunnel.
Can you still shut it down? What about the antidote?
Still being made, but time to start crossing fingers.
Terrific. Oh no.
Hey, did it himself.
They just keep coming. They're destroying everything.
Don't worry about that. You need to get out.
No. Just a few steps left. We can still finish the antidote. I know we can.
Hunters, you all should have ran when you had the chance. So you like smashing things? How about I smash your face? You're gonna regret ever coming here. Are you hearing this, Harry? How much longer?
I know. I'm on the last two steps.
Harry, this place is coming down. We need to leave.
No! It'll hold! I'm so close!
Let's go.
Harry! Are you hurt?
I'm fine. We both are. But the Foundation...
I don't care about that right now. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Get in there and see what you can save.
want a detailed report of the damage.
Your dad's right. The Foundation doesn't matter.
What? This was our dream.
And it still is. But right now we have to focus on finding Dr. Connors and getting you healthy again. I got this.
Hey, you've reached Pete. Good enough. Leave a message.
Where the hell are you, Pete? Hey, Genki.
Hey, dude. One of the friends got its wires all crossed with an old Hunter transmission. Figured you might want to look into it. Maybe it'll lead to Lee. Sending you the source coordinates.
Really appreciate it, man.
No problem. Everything good? Haley and I are a little worried.
It's okay. I just need everything to get back to normal first. I'll make it up to her, though. We're missing her exhibit.
Okay, dude. Hope the lead pans out.
Oh, dear. What, thou?
Hey, get this. It looks like these imposter spider bots are getting pinged by some third.
One sec. Oh, Ma left me a message.
Miles, about the stolen museum pieces. I went to the impound yard and saw an old phone number on that truck you chased down. I made... Be honest with me. Can you come meet your mama for lunch at the park by my...
Oh, Ma left me a message.
Miles, about the stolen museum pieces. I went to the impound yard and saw an old phone number on that truck you chased down. I may be onto something. Can you come meet your mama for lunch at the park by my office? Top cheese on me.
Any clue is a good clue. If we can't find that truck, the museum will have to close. Plus, I never turn out on chopped cheese. I'm back, Genki. Go ahead. Oh, hold on! Okay, Genki. I'm good now. Lay it on me.
Hey, get this. It looks like these imposter spider bots are getting pinged by some third party.
Like someone else is tracking them?
Exactly. I just need to figure out who. Collect any others you can find. I need all the data I can get.
Nice one, Genki. Got us one step closer to solving this thing.
I'm hungry.
Sorry, Spook.
So the phone number on the impounded truck was the pre-1970s kind with letters. Harlem 74321. Did the truck that got away have the same one?
Yeah. But I'm not sure I'm following.
Pre-1970s trucks were terrible polluters because they had no catalytic converters. My office did an initiative to get them off the roads. So there are now very few old trucks in this neighborhood. Si tuviéramos alguna forma de localizarlo.
I got an idea. Nice work, Ma. Back in business. If Ma's right about those trucks, they probably left behind some kind of residue.
Hey, Miles. I heard there's a star-studded gala at the museum.
If I find the missing pieces, yeah.
Never been to a gala before?
Do you want to go?
Thought you'd never ask. What should I wear? Here's black, pink lamp.
Bro, let me focus.
Right. Good luck.
I can't believe people would do
this. I was so excited about this exhibit. The whole museum, really. Look, this is an unfortunate situation I'm in here. I mean, you know how much I care about protecting the collective history of this community.
I do, which is why I hope this won't derail your support.
Okay, let's see if those trucks left anything behind.
Spider-Man's here. Spider-Man, any news?
Working on some new leads. I'll let you know.
Well, I've got business to attend to, but you know my feelings. For me, it's about preserving the history at all costs.
This looks like it could be something from a prehistoric heist truck. Smell that sulfur. Definitely from an old engine. Maybe I can isolate it further. To identify the substance, I need to get rid of the contaminants.
Hey, Spider-Man. You know you're helping on this. You're good.
Thanks. Got it. Aromatic hydrocarbon. This will never make it through a catalytic converter. Hey, Ma. You were right. That truck was so old, it left a unique contaminant in its wake.
Fantastico. Can you track it down?
On it as we speak.
I suddenly have hope we might really be able to find everything. Pull off the gala and save the museum.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One thing at a time.
Okay, I know. Well, be careful and let me know what you find.
Sorry, couldn't hear you. Anyway, we delivered everything we had. The rest of it fell off the truck. You better frickin' find it! I understand, sir. We'll keep looking for the last item.
He's stiffing us. What did I tell you?
No. He'll pay when we deliver the saxophone.
Saxophone. I think you know where.
Settle down, idiot. This guy's loaded. Just need to make him happy.
Oh, I am done. I'm gonna go find that guy and...
Spider-Man! Over here!
Did you really think you've seen the last of me?
How the hell did the spider find us?
More friends? Let's go.
Come on, guys! Hit the spider punk! Bring it, spider!
Take him out!
Okay. That's all of them. Let's open up that truck and get the rest of those museum pieces. Empty. They must have already given their boss whatever was in here. All roads seem to lead to that guy. Sounds like somebody's phone. Okay. So there's something out there they're still looking for. So I found the second truck, but it was empty.
Oh no.
But they lost one of the pieces somehow. Charlie Parker's saxophone.
Oh, Miles. Head over to C.J. Walker Park.
Okay, why?
One of our interns said she heard a guy talking about a saxophone he found. I didn't believe her at first. She's kind of a bolichera.
If it's the one these guys lost, their boss seemed really interested in finding it.
As he should be. Charlie Parker's a legend. That saxophone is priceless.
Who should I look for at the park?
I don't have a name. They said a trumpet player was talking about it.
Trumpet! Got it.
Thanks, Piarañita. Let me know what happens. Te quiero.
Gotta change clothes first. Don't want to disrupt the festival. Okay. Where is this trumpet guy? This place looks a lot better today than it did when Fisk and his crew took it over.
Hey, Miles.
Steph, what's up? You here with Gloria?
Nah, she's working.
I just got here. Was looking for a trumpet player. You seen one anywhere?
Yeah, Teo is here, playing his trumpet.
Teo plays trumpet?
Mm-hmm. I think he was over near that far gate.
Great. Thanks, Steph. And say hi to Gloria for me.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, Spider-Man.
Hey, Miles.
Teo! Sounding good, man. Wow, I didn't know you played the trumpet.
I dabble. Hey, I was actually gonna call you. When I was in keynote music this morning getting my horn fixed, some kids brought in a sax they found on the street. Was thinking it could potentially be the one from the museum. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. We're trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, 100%. You talking about keynote on Cathedral?
Yeah, talk to Eugene.
Thanks. Headed there right now. Trumpet sounds great, bro. Hey, Ma. Found the sax. On my way to pick it up now.
Ay, bendito. Angela will be so relieved. This just might save the museum.
Hey, did you know Teo played the trumpet? He's pretty good, too. Had an audience and everything. The whole park was bumping.
Precisely why this museum is so important. Music enriches our
Nice to meet
community
you.
and brings it together.
I'm
Is
Spooks.
that my mom or Councilwoman Morales talking?
It's both. Ten cuidado, mijo.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
Hey, Spider-Man! I was about to put an alert in your app.
What happened here?
A couple of creepy guys just dragged Eugene out of here. Definitely wasn't right. They went that way.
Thanks. I'll check it out. Let's scan for any clues here. Sledgehammer? These guys meant business. Better find Eugene fast.
Why would I have Charlie Parker sax in my little shop? That should be in the museum. We know that.
Looks like Eugene might have been dragged that way. Hey, fellas! You want to learn to play music? There are better ways to do it.
Spider, get him!
Man, here comes the rest of the band.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
You okay?
A few bruises are okay, as long as they left me my keys. Here, take these and open my trunk. Charlie Parker saxophone. That's the real deal right there. I was getting ready to return it to the museum, and those guys busted in. Yeah, he used that to record his masterpiece, Ornithology, 1946. You a Bird fan?
My dad was. I don't know much about old music.
Old. When you hear an MC today, use syncopated accents, stress the offbeat, flow in and out of the rhythm. They ain't nothing but bebop.
I'll have to listen a little closely next time.
I'll get this back to the museum right away. Then I gotta call my insurance company.
Okay. Thanks, man. If I could get into the phone these guys were using to communicate with the mastermind. is a number equivalent of password as a password. Just a midnight rendezvous with a criminal mastermind. No biggie.